Hi Sagittarius, hi Capricorn. I hope that you are doing well. Welcome for an energy check between your signs. Welcome back. If you are part of this channel, I want to just say thank you for returning back as often as you do. If you're upright, I send you love and light. If you've fallen down and you're willing to get up, I encourage you to do so. If you don't want to get up and you stay, you ain't gonna like me. It's gonna be a war and I'm gonna win. Because I'm on the side of the winning team, which is by our creator, who doesn't want crazy in the earth. Okay, I do a different type of a work here. I look at criminal activities. So if you have little ones around, it gets real intense. It might be too much for their little ears. All right, we're going to look at past, present, and future. We're going to look at what the Most High God wants you to know that's in the hidden. You could know about this information. It could be past energy. It could be stuff that's already happening now. Maybe your intuition's been going off about something, and if that's the case, then it will just confirm something for you. And then we will look at the card that I'm calling a longevity card, and this card touches your past, present, and future. Let's get started. Sweet Holy Spirit, I just thank you for the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Show me energies, please, concerning Sagittarius and Capricorn energy. Give me just a second to get the base cards where they go. Okay, so we do have something that ended in the past, or something that's completed in the now, and whatever's going to take place, if it's successful for you, then something's going to be successful. I do see devil-like energies around a situation. So something devilish took off and something ended within some type of a contract or a covenant of some sort, or somebody did make some type of a contract somewhere and it caused some devilish thing to come out of a matter. Then that is what's showing up out here for past energy. If you're still dealing with whatever that was in the past, it's piercing then around you, or you're a piercing party around something. There is some type of a work matter that I do see here around a situation that you're dealing with, or maybe somebody that's dealing with around you. In the past, there was a heartbreak. The Three of Swords is showing up there on whatever this piercing thing was, like I said. And it ended and began something here that's still going on. It was karmic, whatever that was. All right, in the now, there's some type of movement of some sort, whatever that is for you. I do see some type of movement. I feel like somebody is trying to hold somebody back within that. The Nine of Pentacles is coming out in the now moment. It is being coupled up with walking or moving, or however the movement's going about. There is somebody who's able to stand here with the Nine of Pentacles and have high discernment, and that's a very fruitful card. And so whatever you do connected with work energy, it's hard working, or so there's some type of piercing energy that's around that. Now the Nine of Pentacles also can have a meaning of somebody being segregated and used for their pentacles, which is a bunch of nonsense. Okay, and so something like that is taking place with you. I do see that in the very near future. Somebody could be pouting around something that may be being said or exposed, causing some type of contemplation to come out of a situation, or somebody's trying to figure out how to speak. There could be some type of rejection there with the Four of Cups. If you're dealing with somebody that just blows off their mouth and they are devilish, then something is around some type of contemplation or apathy of I don't care type of energy. I do see that real big here in your energy space. In the hidden is the home, the Four of Wands. So if this is a marital situation, or you're dealing with an ex situation, then you could be. If that was something that ended, that was real heartbreaking in the past around a covenant, like I said, something devilish and karmic came out of that situation. Again, I'm getting this energy of, like, you know, if you are dealing with segregation of any kind around something, and you're really having to use your intuition or have discernment around something, around movement or to just get something to freaking move on now from some idiot type of energy around you, or something that you may be dealing with at your work, or, you know, maybe you're a boss and you're dealing with some crazy situation, or maybe you are the crazy, I don't know. But there is some type of protection needed out here. If something hidden was around a celebration and you've been trying to figure out what this heartbreaking thing was, it is obviously the Four of Wands is a marital situation, so I do have like a covenant energy. But if there was some type of celebration that was going on around something that took place, maybe it, you know, was around your ex, then that is also being implied here. At the top of the deck is the Tower. Well, that's like, oh my God. That touches the past, present, and future. Again, I'm getting that energy as somebody's like, I don't care. In the very near future, something that's being said or plotted, or the person's in apathy, or you are, or what somebody's, if you are doing with a work matter and somebody's like, I don't care, you're out of here, they're pouting about it. Let them freaking pout, man. Something overall is over. This is like a paradigm shift with the Tower when it's out here, and something for some people is very karmic and very piercing about it. The Seven of Cups is at the bottom of the deck, so there's a consequence here. Whoever's doing what in your energy space, or did in the past, that started this nonsense and this karmic activity that is going on with this situation, somebody made a choice that was OMG, or it's still fixing to be that, because that Tower is still an OMG. It's piercing around whatever this is. Let me take another one on the outcome. Somebody could be very confused right now around something, really trying to contemplate how to, you know, if somebody does see that cup in the hand of the divine that shows in the Four of Cups, and somebody else is pouting about that, if you got more than one party attached to some nonsense out here, you're dealing with an ex situation, there's still cray around you, I don't know, some of y'all are. I send you love and light. That's freaking ridiculous. Daddy mama stuff, mama baby, daddy baby stuff going on. I send you love and light. But there is a cup trying to be handed to somebody in the very near future, and somebody's just like, it's like, I won't have it type of energy. And if that's just like inner work that somebody will not just release or something, then somebody's going to get knocked down real hard with the Tower. It's showing so. If somebody don't give a rip and they're in apathy and they're a little piercing little devil around some stupidness, and they are, you know, there's some type of protection around your energy, or either you're protecting someone or you're needing protection around something. I do see something around your home like that, because there is a devil energy out here real big, and it is explosive in a really big way. And somebody's trying to figure out what to do. Or maybe that's you trying to figure out what to do for a protection energy, because you're dealing with the freakazoid out here that is in apathy and they don't care. And somebody's a user out here. Somebody is a user out here. Anyway, we have the Four of Swords. It wanted to come out in the reverse, but you know, if you rest, you rest, right? This is some type of meditation as well. The Four Swords in the reverse, you know, or the Four Swords just in general, is the death of a person, the death of an idea. If that's, its Tower is a destruction on some demonic thing that's going on, where this protections happen to be around it, and somebody does lose their life out of this, and they're not connected with the Most High God, they're going out into eternity, and they're never going to rest, because the Four Swords can represent in the reverse no rest, like somebody's trying to rest after some brokenness or something like that, but they can't find it. There is no rest for the wicked, and there is some type of wicked energy that is around somebody who's dealing with a confused party that's piercing, and a predator somewhere showing it. It also came out with the Judgment card in the reverse, and again, somebody is whoever the pompous energy is that don't want to accept something out here, or they're pouting and they're just constantly being crazy because they don't have no rest, their head's just nuts. There is some type of a work matter that is out here. The judgment card, if you're brand new, can in the Hebraic language represent the head of something, a boss figure. Maybe you're dealing with your firstborn, or just being at the top of somebody at the top of something is here. And that coming out in the reverse like that is somebody who's trying to avoid a judgment, but you can't. The Tower is here. And, you know, somebody's watching something here. The Tower is the eye that's watching something. It's the Most High God. Whoever the person is setting up in this position of a leadership, that Tower is being coupled up with like the Devil card here. That's huge, nasty energy with the Devil being there. Somebody needing to be shielded because something very piercing out here around a matter, and there's something around somebody being held back from their movement or segregated from some stuff. But it's like, you know, that segregation is, I want you to do the work, but you're not getting none of it. I'm making you do every single thing, and every single thing you do, it's coming to me. And somebody's a freakazoid out here, and I don't think so, freaks. I just don't think so. The Most I'm going to get the last say. And I don't know who you think you are. Do that to anybody in the earth. I don't care what you are. You're a demon is at that point. Somebody, pride and ego and conceit is going to be knocked down out here around a matter. Show me more information between Sagittarius and Capricorn. So there is something that is going to be found out. The Journal is here. Somebody is going to educate somebody with something, and somebody thinks that they're in the very near future, because I have that energy of some type of contemplation, some type of a speaking, or somebody is going to blow off their mouth or something like that. Because 11th house can also go back to the mouth area as well as the eye area, and the full area can be found there. Now, if you're upright, you're upright. If you're not, you're not. Somebody's not out here, folks. And whatever side of this you're playing on, it does show something being discovered, some type of education of something. Something was seen that was marked or written down somewhere, then something like that is here. You got the Tower again coming out. Oh my God. Talk about, oh my gosh. And this is also in the Lenormand, a protection. This is some type of government around something, or you work for the government. The Tower in the Lenormand is altering things. And so somebody is altering some things in a really devilish, demonic way around work, or what you work on that's rightfully yours. Then something's out here. There's something around timing. I'm seeing a grandfather clock here. And maybe you have a grandfather clock, and that's a clue to something. The key card just jumped out. And this is also a clues card, but it is something behind closed doors that is taking place somewhere with some demonic, nasty, pompous disgust. Okay, trying to control somebody out here. Because they've done something. They're trying to avoid some type of judgment, and they ain't going to. The judgment card also coming out in the reverse. It coming out with the Four of Swords. The person can go out into eternity for some people, and they're going out to eternity. They're going to gnash their freaking teeth because they get no rest. They're prideful. They're conceited. They're doing some stuff that they don't have no business doing. There's something very karmic. I see it ending for some of you all. The owls are at the bottom of the deck. Okay, there's more than one person involved in something than there is. This is a meeting. So this is a work meeting going on. Or it did go on in the past, or it's going on right now, or whatever it is in the future. It's bringing something down in a really big way. I mean, the Tower's here, past, present, and future for y'all's energy. Okay, somebody's not going to be able to, escape whatever that Tower energy is for you. Somebody trying to protect something, and it's coming down. It's coming down. Show me more information. There's a change here. The butterfly. This is a transformation. This also takes back to death energy as well. All right. Well, anyway, we also have the scholar. This is, it's funny because I got two pictures out here that show somebody looking inside of a book. If you keep books at your job and there's somebody having a meeting about the money somewhere and somebody's done something with the books, I see somebody get fired here for whatever they've done, because they are using somebody's money out here somewhere. That Nine of Pentacles does show that kind of stuff. And if somebody is possibly even watching, or a couple of people are watching this person do whatever is around money situations in general, somebody got some knowledge out here in a really big way with something, or they're fixing to be educated, or they were, or they are now, and even in the future, if somebody's still trying to contemplate, that tower's going to come down just as soon as they try to do something stupid out here in a negative sense. So, yeah, the little swindler is here, the thief. Well, they're here, and there is a caution. The other tower card came out. It's got it's got fire all over the place. You know, if this is a money situation around fraudulent things where fire was around something, somebody's speaking about that in the very near future. If somebody could right now be having a little meeting about let's go reveal this thing, or we're an eyewitness to it, or something like that is also out here for somebody. Okay, it also came out with the depression card because somebody's trying to hold somebody back from something it's rightfully theirs, or for something that's taken place, or they've segregated a person because they know the information of a matter. It's still coming down. Whatever this is for you, it's still coming down. Show me some words out here, Jehovah, between Capricorn and Sagittarius. There's just a caution out here, and it would go to the wicked because they are going to be judged. Where there seems to be no way, the Most High says He'll make a way. He'll make a highway just like that if He has to. We have the letter F coming out here. Now that F can take you back to fraudulent stuff. Okay. Now there is a fire out here because in the secret I have the Four of Wands, which is my fire card. Okay, at the bottom of my homemade deck is the World card, and that is an all-consuming fire. The other card that came out was the Misfortune, and again, it looks like a tower that is completely engulfed in fire, and then you do have the Tower card that's out here, and it's got fire coming out of it. Somebody has got a fraud issue, and we got the thief out here, and they try to swindle for that money. And they've done something with it, and they're held back from moving forward. Somebody's watching this situation, okay? Now, down here in the secret, for those of you who are not dealing with the fire situation, but there's just something fiery and passionate, my God, going on around some craziness around you, there is something about protection out here. So a walled place for protection is coming out in wording. It is actually showing up in my homemade deck coupled down here with the Four of Wands. And so whatever has taken place behind closed doors, because the key card is here, for just money purposes, or whatever the devilish thing was that's connected to an ex issue or a work issue or whatever the thing was, somebody is out here being protected around something. The other Tower card goes back to protection, like I said, as well. So there is something going on. The next card says one who is loved is here. There's also something around a lover energy, and a beloved one is here attached to something, okay? Psalm 63, 8, and 9 says that my soul follows hard after thee, Jehovah, and thy right hand upholds me. But those who seek my soul to destroy it shall go into the lower parts of the earth. And we see that in the very near future. Somebody is going out into eternity. Okay, whoever the headship that is here in a very devilish way, getting their freaking head knocked off, because the tower shows the top of the head space knocked off. There could be a murder going on out here around something. Okay, either you go murder somebody, or somebody's gonna murder somebody's doing something to you, or whatever that is. I see somebody going down to the lower parts of the earth that came out with the death of somebody's little idea they've been freaking doing. The freakazoid sits here and pouts all the freaking time. It's coupled up out here with the homemade deck that can have a meaning of a blow. and somebody getting a blow to their head, then they are getting a blow to their head, because the Judgment card has a meaning of the head. Something's out here with that. Okay, well, anyway, the next card says a dispute in a confrontation. For some of you, this is going to lead to somebody's end. This is going to lead to somebody who's wicked out here. It's going to go gnash their little teeth in the pit of hell, because they're seeking after somebody else's stuff that ain't theirs. Our heart, our soul follows hard after the Most High God. Those who are trying to seek somebody out here, or you, or whoever is doing the crap, they're going to the lower parts of the earth. Okay, thank you, Jehovah. They will turn somebody on themselves, and somebody get their head blown off. I guess they're going to have to get their head blown off. I don't care at this point. The devil's the devil, right? Let the Most High judge it. That's his word that said so. I didn't say it. You better walk away right now. There's a consequence of this. It's here. The Seven of Cups is here. So at the sound of my voice, whoever's doing this, to who and why, and who you coupled up with doing some stuff, you're fixing to go to hell. You got a choice to make. You can live or die, or you just destined for it anyway, because you are the devil's child, and you are going to fry. There is no way out for you in this situation. Whatever you think you're doing, everything has an ending, and everything has a judgment to it. The next card says that somebody's going to confess something today. Okay, again, like I said, if there's a couple people that know the information on what the crap's going on out here, somebody's happened to be, protected around some bull crap that's going on. They're having a meeting right now with somebody. Okay. Thank you, Jehovah. The next card says that there's something that really stands out here, or it's going to, because Tower's here. Somebody who has a tattoo on their toe, specifically for somebody's case, that's a very specific message, is a clue to something that's going on. That person could be upright or not, I don't know. There is a kingly, priestly office that somebody holds here. Thank you for being that way. If you're upright with that and you're anointed, thank you. There is a church organization that's also involved in the situation, whether it be upright or not. I have it both ways all day long. Yesterday I had a fake preacher that was being exposed. So somebody is a wolf in sheep's clothing out here doing something to you, or that's you doing that to somebody else. Somebody's trying to hold somebody back, and there's money involvement in this, and there's fraud issues connected to something. And so if there is an upright church organization getting up and doing some stuff to help another person, then I'll read it that way, but it also goes the other way as well. So whatever it means, and whoever's who at the sound of my voice. The Most High says that somebody was paid off here to do whatever this was, to watch somebody, to segregate somebody. But it says here that there's going to be justice for this. Thank you, Yehovah. The next card says somebody's been flying around, circling around somebody like they're just prey, like a bird, to just swoop down and attack. Well, the enemy's fixing to be attacked according to the word of the Most High that we just read. They won't let go. They're freakazoid. They're fixing to get their brain blowed off, I guess. The next card says there's a serial killer out here caught. Okay, well, they're going to be judged. They're a murderer, folks. Wow. Somebody's praying out here for the Most High to restore unto them the joy of their salvation, and to uphold them with his free spirit, so that they can teach transgressors and sinners the way of the Most High, and so that they can be converted. Well, thank you for being that way. Let the Most High give you a new journey to be some type of a person to, harvest in the earth, because we need workers to do so. Okay, we need people to turn away from this nasty stuff. Enoch 91:5. You guys getting a lot of scripture out here, because it's something spiritual going on with you all. All unrighteousness shall come to an end. Yea, it shall be cut off from its roots, and its whole structure shall be destroyed. It's coming, folks. It's here now. It's somebody's going around in a circle to swoop down on this freakazoid energy. The tower's coming down. It's out here twice, people. It's out here twice. Hebrews 10:35-39 says to cast not away therefore your confidence, which has a great recompense of reward. For yet a little while, and he that shall come will come, and he won't tarry. Now the just shall live by faith. But if any man draw back, my soul shall not have any pleasure in him, saith Jehovah. We are not of them who draw back unto perdition, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul. Okay, well, anyway, apparently somebody, for some cases, have drawn back, and they get in the tower, or they're getting their head knocked off, or they're going to get a judgment, and they think they're not. They are. And somebody is dealing with just something in general, and you don't want to accept the word of the Most High, then I'm seeing somebody sit here pouting because I guess you can pout until it's time for you to go. What somebody is dying here, though, in the very near future. Some headship is. So we do have something that was around a plot out here. Oh, so whatever's taken place with you in the past that was very much piercing somewhere because there's fraud issues, it was plotted. Something was plotted around a relationship. Okay, now whether you had an interest or it was safe for you to love and somebody else got in the way, because I have a big energy of somebody's ex is out here connected to something for a lot of cases. Otherwise, if you got involved with somebody and they knew what they were doing, then they plotted around you and them as well for whatever this money was or whatever. However it went down, there is a plot around something that was out here. This also represents a new beginning, and we do have that with the butterfly. That's a change, and again, it's a big change out here with this energy. This is what came out. So the letter D came out in the runes. Until next time, shalom.